Hi everybody, and so we're looking today at the Hawke Endurance ED Marine 7x42 monocular. And before we carry on, you'll notice a little mini tripod under it. That's not included, it's just there, or else it'll keep falling over. And that's already answered your first question. Is it tripod adaptable? Yes. And so it's not just for marine. 7x42 is a great general use combination for bird watching, general use, and marine should you need it for that purpose. And so marine, why is it called marine? Extremely waterproof, very tough, solid body. It comes with a flotation strap in case of any mishaps, but also you'll notice the focuser at the front here rather than at the back. And I noticed not just myself, but other people have done the same thing. When you picked up this for the first time and used to the standard 8x42 or 10x42, you pick them up and oh yeah, focus is down at the front. And that is not better or worse, it's just a different way of handling that you'll have to adjust to, but not really a problem at all. And the reason it is the front is because at the back here you've got the capacity for a built-in compass that you'll be able to see through the eyepiece. Not available at that version, is not available at this point, hopefully sometime in the future, and that is the only reason why the focuser is at the front. And so it's just 17mm eye relief, so we'll get onto the optics. And so plenty there for spectacle wearers. What I found actually with these is I had to just hold my eye just away from these cups, like 1 or 2 millimeters, just to get rid of that little blacking on the edges. But that's I'm being very, very picky. That's a minor gripe. But so got to 1, 2, 3 clicks, and so we'll just do the usual check. Fully twisted out. I'll try to push in without twisting. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So no problem at all with the twist eye cups. Nice wide aperture eyepiece there, so very, very easy. Again, very, very user friendly. So 131 meters at 1000 or 7.8 degrees field of view, so a nice wide field of view. The apparent field of view is not quite as wide as the 8x42 version, but I'm being really picky there. That's believe me, it's not a problem when you look through these. And I'll try to resist doing a comparison between these and the 8x42, because that will probably be another video, and I'll do that at another time. And so I would imagine this will be perfect for attaching the Hawke digiscope and adapter as well. And so, as you'd imagine, 7x42, nice wide 6mm exit pupil. And so these are very, very good in low light conditions. If you're out in at like dusk and dawn, and maybe a 50 or a 56mm monocular is slightly too heavy for you, and these are just over 400 grams, I believe. And so advantages of 7x42, other than the wide exit pupil, wide field of view, very, very easy to hold steady. I was actually out in the back garden now, actually looking at some flowers close up, holding them steady for quite some time, and I found it very, very easy. So if you do have shaky hands, and the 8 or the 10 times are just a little bit too much magnification for you, absolutely ideal. And believe me, difference between 7 and 8 magnification, it is very, very minimal. One thing I did notice, with whether you call it an advantage or disadvantage, with the greater depth of field, when you're looking at objects in particular close, to mid distance, the background is not thrown way out of focus, and so your subject may not stand out in a I'll not say a three-dimensional effect, but sort of you know what I mean. There's larger depth of field with these, and so it throws the background out of focus less. I hope that makes sense. Photographers will be shouting at the screen to try to describe that in a better way than me, but you know what I'm getting at. And so yeah, very, very sharp image, lovely colours and contrast in that sweet spot in the centre, even against dark subjects, against bright backgrounds. very, very little, if any, chromatic aberration in that centre sweet spot. There is some towards the outer edge and a little bit of fall off in softness, sharpness, maybe in the outer 10%, but absolutely, you know, not 10 out of 10, but absolutely superb optics, I think. And checking for any pin cutting distortion, there isn't any. Nice straight edges right to the edge. They're not what you call flat field. You do get those nice straight edges, but just that out of 10%, the image goes a little bit softer. But again, well within tolerances, and most people are not even going to notice that. I tested the close focus down, which was down to about 2 meters, which is what they quote, and so I would say that's about correct. And one thing I did find out with close focus with these was the image stayed very sharp. With some 10 or 12 magnification monoculars, close-up quality, it can get a little bit, you know, it can lose its edge in sharpness, but not so much with these. So if you like looking at your smaller wildlife in the garden or out on your walks, or if you want to stick the Hawke Digiscope and adapter on to do some video footage, absolutely superb for close-up work as well. So don't let that 7 times magnification put you off. These are absolutely fantastic for general use, bird watching, marine, and also I would say astronomy. You could easily put these onto a full-size tripod and get some amazing deep sky objects, rich field star cluster images through this monocular. And so you get a hard case, 2 straps, a cleaning cloth, lifetime Hawke warranty, which does include accidental damage. I repeat, accidental damage, not misuse. And so yeah, a very nice package to get you started. So available to purchase in the link in the description below, which I know some of you have done already, and it very much is appreciated. And so thank you very much for watching again, and I shall see you next time.